thought I'd bring my car along. You guys have all heard the story. And I'll keep on mentioning it every sort of club night for the last year or so or more. But there's a good article I wrote in the magazine, page 44, I think, right at the end, about how this beast is. I'm still undetermined whether or not it's a curse or a blessing. But this is one I've had. Car's had the engine fully rebuilt and a manual conversion done. So it's a 1988 Toyota Supra, and it's probably one of my favourite cars of all time. This particular one is quite rare, quite special. In fact, this is kind of the launch edition of the facelift model, so it's got a different bumper, it's got a wide body. It's rare in the fact that it's full leather interior. It's aero top, so the roof comes off. There's like little features like the little lock lights up and everything like that. Digital dash. So it's quite a unique car. You don't see many of them on the road at all anymore. I've still got 4 of them. Yeah, exactly. I've got them all. But yeah, look, this has been a labour of love. I've given up a couple of times almost, but finally got it back on the road. I think the last thing to do is just get the paint work done. It's seen better days. Obviously, with the turbo sits under there underneath. Got to melt the paint. But yeah, look, it's a pleasure to drive. It's got some of the features. It's got a 3-litre turbo engine, a 7M GTE, which is one of the predecessors to the 2JZ engine, the Toyota engine. So you got the sort of 1JZ and the 7M, and then so this is the predecessor to the more modern Toyota engines. Yeah, I haven't had it on the track or anything yet, or on the dyno. I don't really plan on sort of doing it up heaps. I just want to sort of keep it original, and just use it sort of a weekend car. And yeah, I really enjoy the excitement and things it gives other people. You know, I might be driving down the motorway and people wave out, and oh, is that a Supra? And, yeah, it's quite cool because obviously the more time goes on, the more attention these sorts of cars gets. But yeah, for all the right reasons. It's not really a pickup chick's car. It's more of a middle-aged man car who had it back in the 80s when he was younger. Get all sorts of comments. But no, it's my baby. It's I love these cars. So I thought I'd just bring it along and show you how far it's come. Hopefully I'll get the paperwork and everything all done up over the next year or so. And Toyota in the city, they want to have it in their showroom for a bit of a display. So that'd be quite cool to have it sort of a nostalgic thing in the showroom. Quite keen on that. So. Yeah. Anyone got any questions?
Is the manual conversion straightforward?
Fairly straightforward. So the box was out of another one of my cars. Which is good. So I've got the auto box somewhere lying around. But in terms of conversion, there was a couple of little extra plugs and things I had to sort of do in the dash, but everything else was fairly straightforward. I mean, the old engines are fairly plug and play.
And does the ECU care whether it's got a auto or a?
The ECU doesn't mind too much. I think it's more the dash. It's the digital dash that's designed for auto. So the overdrive light keeps flashing on because, of course, you can't figure out what gear it's in because it doesn't have a gear. I do have a manual dash at home, but that doesn't really seem work. Yeah, 75-year-old electronics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hit and miss with that one. So it's still got the auto dash in. It still works. The speedo kind of jumps up and down, and I don't have the reef counter's not going for whatever reason, so I do need to sort of get that looked at by an electrician. But I think it's just wooden parts in the dash. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Anyone else got any questions?
I took the chance to read the article.
Yeah.
So you reckon the worst is behind you now?
I'm hoping the worst is behind me. Yeah. The gearbox sort of seized up. Well, I lost gears a few weeks ago, but there was a leak in the master cylinder, so I just had to get all that sorted. It was just the gearbox that was in it hadn't been used for like 10 to 12 years. So, all of a sudden putting it into a car and using all these gears just couldn't handle it. But yeah, it does the job. I think I do need a new gearbox though. It's a W55, but yeah, the gears are just a bit, you kind of get that whine as you put it into a gear. Struggles a bit, but yeah. That's what I want to. But yeah, no, I just love it. Interior, and I picked it up for a steal, so I haven't minded spending a bit of money on it. But it's kind of getting to the point where I don't want to spend too much more, because then it's
Are they being reimported back into Japan?
Yes, yeah. So like some of the other Japanese things, like the Skylines and Subarus and things like that. Not so much at the moment. There's not a lot of stuff going back into Japan because, of course, the demand for cars isn't really there at the moment because they're so expensive to run. But yeah, these sorts of things are leaving our shores and going back. Yeah. More so the newer Supras, the Mark IVs, the Fast and Furious ones, so 2JZs and things. So these kind of the, people are like, oh, was that a Supra? Not because I went to Repco the other day and got some oil for it, and all the about 4 Repco guys came, pop the bottle, showing them, they're like, oh, what sort of engine is that? And it's kind of everyone knows the Mark IV, the Fast and Furious Supras, but these kind of go a little bit under the radar. This is kind of the original, the first generation when they sort of split up from the Celica. Yeah. Built in the same year I was. Well, not this. So these came out in '86. So '86 and '92. So yeah, it's my There you go, 86. Yeah. Cool. All right, well, no, thanks for that, guys. Any questions, just let me know. I'll let you guys get on your merry way, but feel free to help yourself to some food and drinks there. Once again, thanks for coming along to AGM. I know it's been a bit of a night, but I think we've really got through some good stuff. So, thank you again. All right.
Yeah, it's like it's a second.
Yep.